So after a lot of popular demand, I am going to be doing a updated video of how to install the Nekopara patches. In the description I will have a link to a mega link that will link to a zip file, and in that zip file there will be 3 different folders and an installation guide. Each folder has the patch for each game. The installation guide pretty much just says what I'm saying in this video. For pretty much all the patches, out of all of them, the Volume 3 patch is the biggest. It's 1.3 gigs. So, first of all, because the newest game is Volume 3, I will be showing how to install that one first. Basically, they're pretty much the same as all the other patches. It's just, you double click it. Volume 3 will probably take the longest to open and install because, once again, it is 1.3 gigs. The download link for the whole mega file, however, is about 2 gigs or so. So you probably want reasonable internet. Me being Australian, that's not the situation where I am. Once the patch opens, it will ask you to pick a language. Just select English, Nihongo, or don't know the Chinese word for China, but yeah. Now if you see this error, Steam needs to be running in order to install this patch, you can try seeing if Steam's open, and then you can also try running the program as administrator. So once you've opened it with administrator, let's go through the same process. So it will open up to this. Yeah, it's pretty cute, I guess. It's pretty simple, you just press next. This just tells you information about the patch and how it works. So things like screenshots taken during 18+ scenes will be blurred, and the game, you won't be able to stream the 18+ as well. Make sure this is selected, this directory is the correct directory for your game installation, which it is, I believe. Yep. And just click next and install. Installation wise, depends how quick your hard drive or SSD is. If you have an SSD, this will probably go instantly, otherwise it might take a minute or two. Once it's done, it will pop up with installation finished, and you can just press OK and you're done. To enable the patch, you're going to want to open the game. Remember to turn down your master volume because it destroys your eardrums otherwise. You're going to Effect and Sound in the Config tab, and make sure Turn on H animation is ticked, otherwise it won't work. Now, Volume 2 comes with 2 patches. One is the Uncensor patch and one is the Protection Remover. The Uncensored patch for Volume 2 is the same as my last video. It's bought from a different site, so the installer looks a bit different, and you will have to specify where you have your game downloaded. Pressing install will install the patch, and it shouldn't take as long for Volume 2 due to the size. It's only 500 megabytes. Once it's finished, it will come up this, and you just press finish and it's done. Now, Protection Remover, once again it's the same installer. You just select your installation location and install. This one should go rather quickly, and then yeah, you should be able to take screenshots without them being blurred. Volume 1 is probably the easiest patch to install. It's small and it works the exact same as Volume 2. You just specify your directory and install. Once again, finish, and you're done. And yeah, that has been the installation guide for all versions of Nekopara. Activating the patches is the exact same way for all of them. You just open up the game, Go to config and make sure H animation is on. So yeah, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.